2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And now the Los Angeles starters. Marc Gasol is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Thompson. And it's Price in a two-guard. And for San Antonio, they've got Jaylen Brown. He's out there with Chris Paul. And it's Issel in at the power forward position. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now here's Brown. Back to Paul. From downtown, Edwards pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Misses the baby hook. Here's Drexler, defended by Thompson. Pass to Paul. Here's Issel. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Jokic passes to Price. He buries it from three.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
And so Paul will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Brown. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Here's Price. Outside Edwards. There's the triple. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Paul. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. And Gasol with the block.
This guy, the defensive anchor, Marc Gasol, twice on the pipes.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Edwards. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. Three-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Here's Price. Left side, Edwards. Nails the 16-footer. Edwards got 5 points.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Timeout. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Paul. Outside, Brown fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
To the inside. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Jokic. Launches it. Issel with a rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Drexler. Still without a bucket. Brown finds Paul. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Guarded by Edwards. Abdul-Jabbar misses. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Price gets the bucket. Price has got 5 points.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Takes the three. Rebound San Antonio. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich, and I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
13 feet out, and the shot goes in. He has 7.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
It's Edwards on the wing. Give him 8. Now Gasol. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Edwards. There's the 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. The Spurs have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Brown. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Brown's got 9 points.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
Outside Edwards for 3. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Paul against Jokic. Kept alive. Abdul-Jabbar. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Thompson for 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Paul. No made baskets yet. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Issel. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, guarded by Edwards, and the shot goes.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Los Angeles making a change here. And stolen by Paul. 17-foot shot on the way. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Smith passes to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Edwards for three. Buries it from three. Edwards got 14 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 10. Up and over Gasol. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. He's got 12. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And the basket by Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Here's Westphal. Still no points.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Westphal. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Jokic passes to Porter. Back to Jokic. Knocked loose. Paul with a steal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
Good on the second one. So it's Los Angeles now. It's a three-point game. Pass to Jokic from about 16. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Now here's Paul. He's closely guarded. Brown in the high post. He's against Smith. The kick out to Paul. 2 on the clock. Lets it go. Rice grabs the miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Brown. 9 points in the game. Paul passes to Gugliotta. Here's Haywood. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Gugliotta. Right side, Paul. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, it's about Chris Paul getting to his spot and making the defense pay. This guy is lethal with his mid-range game.
1:33 left in the opening quarter. Here's Gugliotta. Outside Paul. Pass to Brown. Up and over Smith. Brown can't hit. Clippers trail by 5. To the wing, right side. Paul with a steal. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14 points for the game. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
Here's Gugliotta. Yet to see a basket. They set the pick. Pass to Paul. Fires the 3. Porter pulls it in. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Rice. Here's Jokic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
I mean, it is amazing to watch Jokic at his size use the handle to create space for his shot.
Pulls up on the wing. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. San Antonio on top, up 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And here are the Clippers now, trailing by 5. Chris Paul out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Issel in at the 5. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. It's scooped up. Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Pass to Drexler. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the basket by Edwards.
My goodness, Anthony Edwards offensively, he just makes it look easy sometimes.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
They double-team Brown, and it's blocked by Edwards. Pass to Thompson. Rebound by San Antonio. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Edwards. 18 points for him. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Pass to Drexler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point, because when you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And here's Edwards. He's got 18. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
Boy, you don't see it often, but Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
Brown passes to Drexler. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Drexler's got 7.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. 13 feet out. Edwards, so good inside.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Here's Brown. And all around the rim that time before dropping. He's got 11.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. And the shot goes down. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Issel, pass to Brown. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Clippers trail by 6. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Oh, Edwards, money on the triple.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
There's a screen. Pass to Issel. Here's Drexler. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Checked by Gasol. And that one, good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 16 points now. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Jokic against Paul. Pass to Brown. Here's Drexler. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. The 3-ball connects from downtown. Edwards has got 26.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Paul. The quick look, no good that time.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And Los Angeles making a change here. Green is checked in.
Number 4, Danny Green.
The Spurs have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Green against Brown. Fires the 3. Pass to Drexler. Brown with it. Goes back up. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 5 rebounds in the game. Edwards, a pass to Price. Fires for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to Paul. Here's Issel. Checked by Gasol. And the basket by Issel.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Here's Edwards outside. Unable to get that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Drexler passes to Paul. Here's Issel. Pass to Drexler. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside, Green. Edwards looking for an opening. Puts it up. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Edwards has got 28.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Price. He's got 5. Thompson outside. Lets the three fly. Issel with a rebound. Spurs lead by 4. Here's Drexler. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5. The Clippers have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Here's Edwards. Issel with a rebound. Issel's got 4 rebounds now. Brown passes to Paul. Here's Drexler. Here's Issel. He has 6. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Price pulls it in. On the wing, Green. Outside Edwards. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Green for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
To me, you've got to chase Danny Green off the line. Make this guy put it on the deck because the three-point shot is his most dangerous weapon.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New group getting ready for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Paul. Here's the pick. A shot from the high post. Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to Petrovic. Back to Porter. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Spurs lead by 3. Right side Paul. There's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Paul's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Now, Chris Paul by nature wants to pass the ball, but if you leave him open, he understands he's got to make those shots.
Here's Petrovic. He's guarded by Paul. Jokic in the post. He has 6. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Here's Chenier. Haywood passes to Chenier. To the middle. 5 on the clock. Jokic up top. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Jokic with no problem.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Pass to Chenier. 1:44 left to play in the first half of basketball. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Haywood. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Jokic. Clock at 4. And he gets the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points in the quarter.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Rice. Three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Chenier. Still no points. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. To the wing on the left. And there's a pick. Here's Chenier. Right over the D. And now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Westfall. Pass to Chenier. He shoots it. And again, it's San Antonio converting. Clippers trail by 6. Jokic with it. 10 points for him. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Both shots good from the stripe.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Fires away from way outside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. San Antonio on top, leading by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, I'm here with Spurs head coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the floor for the Clippers, we've got Anthony Edwards, Michael Porter out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Marc Gasol, and it's Thompson in at the 3 slot.
Well, this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. And here are the Clippers now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And it's Jokic missing. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Issel. Ball against Jokic. They set a pick. Fires from the wing. Paul can't get it to go. And it's Porter with the ball for Los Angeles. Thompson outside. And here's Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Edwards for 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Paul with it. Now Porter defending. They get the rebound. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for your Spurs, Dan Issel. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. 28 points for him. Yep, that one goes. San Antonio leading by 3. Brown passes to Drexler. Outside Paul. To the inside. It counts! And the foul! It's on Anthony Edwards.
Boy, is it fun to watch Chris Paul dissect the defense. This guy is such a shrewd passer.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Edwards. Give him 30. Thompson outside. Thompson with a screen. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Clipper substitution. Number 25.
Now Jokic. 12 points for him. Puts it up from 12. Rebound San Antonio. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes going by in the second half. And Gasol with the block. Pass to Jokic. No doubt, the Joker all alone.
And we know he can pass the ball, but wow, what a great finisher as well. Jokic delivering when his team needs him.
Spurs lead by 4. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Brown. Now here's Paul, covered by Jokic. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Paul's got 9.
There is a relentlessness to what Chris Paul does. This guy works at his own pace, wears you out, searching for his shot.
Now here's Edwards. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Thompson passes to Price. Shoots over Brown. Price can't get it to go.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Pass to Gasol. Shoots over Paul. And that one's good. Gasol.
Well, Marc Gasol will never back away when he's got that kind of interior position.
Brown looking around. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Gasol's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson passes to Price. Shoots over Brown.
Such a pesky defender. Jaylen Brown, right place, right time.
And that misses everything. They double team Brown. Issel, pass to Drexler. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Pulls up at the elbow.
A great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Jokic against Paul. Outside Edwards. He buries it from 3. Edwards has got 33 points.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Brown passes to Paul. With the teardrop. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Price. Defended by Brown. Edwards for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Paul. He's got 11 to the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Marc Gasol.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Outside Edwards. For the tie. Oh, a deep three from Anthony Edwards.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Paul with the bucket. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Price, the pass to Jokic. Out to Thompson for the lead. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, that big body, those long arms, so hard to keep Marc Gasol off the glass.
Down low. Here's Paul. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got assist number 8 here already in the game. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. 2-point game. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Now here's Paul. 15 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Fades away. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Blocked. Outside, Brown. They set the pick from downtown. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Price. The three from Thompson. Knocks down the long J. Thompson's got 11 points.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Issel. Give him 8. Oh, there's the alley. The shot misses.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Spurs lead by 4. And here's Brown. 14 points for him. Paul taking his time here. Pass to Issel. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. Clippers trail by 5. Outside Porter. Here's Petrovic. He's guarded by Paul. Outside Green. Jokic the screen. Rice drains the triple. Rice has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Outside Brown. Over to the wing. Here's Gugliotta. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Paul passes to Gugliotta. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Petrovic. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Petrovic has got his second bucket on the night.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score.
Now here's Brown. He's got 14. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the layup is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 in the second half.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
Outside for Porter. Hits the trifecta. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Paul. He's got 15. And there's the drive. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 33.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
The Clippers trail. Outside, Green. Right side, Porter. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Jokic. Back to Brown. Pass to Paul. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray. Paul's got 18 points in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. San Antonio on top. They lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Chris Paul. He's out there with Jaylen Brown, and it's Drexler in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Tries it from 19, and Edwards the bucket on the assist by Jokic. Edwards got 41. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's Paul. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Paul's got 20.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Lets it go from 14. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Smith. Pass to Jokic. From 7. And again, it's the Clippers.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Here's Paul. Here's Issel. Yes! And the foul! It's on Anthony Edwards.
Love his attacking mindset. What a move at a huge point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
San Antonio, Dan Issel. One shot.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Shoots from 14. Rebound by San Antonio. Drexler passes to Paul. Here's Issel, guarded by Edwards. Here's Drexler. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Drexler. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so he makes both from the line. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Price. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Anthony Edwards. Third personal foul. 14 foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Thompson outside. They need this. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach. Yeah,
but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Takes a 13-footer. Ball can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 5. Porter, the pass to Edwards. Inside, here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
To the middle. And stolen by Edwards. In transition, here come the Clippers. Brown with the block. They retain possession. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Up and over Porter. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 38 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Jokic gets the bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. In the possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Gasol's checked in for Porter Jr.
Gasol.
Clippers trail by 3. Here's Price. Out to Thompson. To tie it up. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Outside Paul. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Paul's gotten 4 this quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Paul with it. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Issel. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Paul. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And here's Edwards outside. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Now here's Paul to the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Now Gasol. Thompson fires from way outside. Issel with a rebound. Issel's got 8 rebounds in the game. Brown passes to Issel. It's Brown on the wing. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Out on his own on the break. Here's Jokic. Rebound by San Antonio.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And Gasol with the block. Here's Price. Pass to Jokic. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good by Gasol.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
San Antonio again can't hit. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Outside Edwards to take the lead. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Drexler. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Now CP3 knows every string to pull on the offensive end. What a pretty pass.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Clippers. 4-point game. It's stolen away. 16 feet out. And no good trying to use the glass. Los Angeles shooting 47% since the 4th quarter started. And here's Jokic. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
San Antonio's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Right side Brown. A strong finish.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Down low. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Edwards. Edwards has got 5 assists tonight. San Antonio leading. Brown with it. Pass to Issel. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's Brown on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Picked his pocket. In transition, here come the Clippers. It's Edwards on the wing to take the lead. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Here's Price, defended by Brown. Play drives. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. The shot off that time.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Here's Drexler. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Gasol's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Thompson, a screen on Paul. Pass to Price. The three. Brown with the block. Paul passes to Haywood.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Rejected by Brown. Out to Thompson. Takes the three. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Paul passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Right side Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
The Clippers shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Thompson with a screen. Here's Jokic. Pass to Gasol. Tries again. It falls. A huge shot to tie it up.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What's the best strategy for him?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Gasol. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. The lead is 2. And it's good.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Inside, out to Thompson. Takes a three. Rebound by San Antonio. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Good on the first, and that puts them up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
From deep 3-point range, it's off. And so it's San Antonio with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. As we leave, we present our player of the game.